Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel for another video today. If you didn't watch my video yesterday, it was basically a video talking about all the reasons why I love speedrunning, why I find it enjoyable to watch and enjoyable to do, and why I thought other people should join in on speedrunning and watching speedruns as well. In that video, I talked a lot about Minecraft speedruns and Super Mario 64 speedruns, and I got a little in depth about Super Mario 64, but I wanted to make a video today talking specifically about Minecraft speedruns. I said in that video as well that I wanted to do this type of video where I went a little more into depth as to why I like certain speedruns and why I think they're enjoyable to watch or do. And I figured why not start with the one I talked about probably the most or second most in that video, and that was Minecraft. And to be honest, it's the speedrun I watch the most right now, and it's the only one that I currently do myself. So I figured if any would be good to talk about, it would be this one, because I feel like I know probably the most about this one. So if you don't know about speedrunning, like I said, I suggest you go watch my video from yesterday first before watching this one. But basically, you're just playing a game, trying to complete it as fast as possible, in whatever terms that means. Sometimes it's beating the game 100%, sometimes it's just beating the game any way possible, sometimes you use glitches, sometimes you don't. There's a whole lot of categories for speedrunning, and my favorite for Minecraft, at least, is the random seed glitchless category, which basically is you spawn into a random Minecraft world, you use no glitches, and you beat the game as fast as you can. And beating the game in Minecraft means you kill the Ender Dragon. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Before we go any further into the video, I do just want to say, in the background here, you are watching the current Minecraft speedrun world record for 1.16.1, which is also a random seed glitchless world. So if you're interested in that, the original video will be down below. But as we continue here, the reason I find Minecraft speedruns so enjoyable to watch is a lot of the part that gets very frustrating when you're running the game itself, and that's the random aspect of it. The random seed category is a lot of fun to speedrun, in my personal opinion. It's what I do. I think it's incredibly fun, just testing your luck, spawning into a world over and over again till you get one that's good enough that you can do something with it, because Minecraft is all random, basically. The entire speedrun is based a lot on luck. You have the aspects of the run that's skill, which is a lot of movement things, a lot of knowledge of the game and how certain things work in the game, but the main part of Minecraft speedruns and what makes them so quick or so slow is your luck, because if you have bad luck, if you spawn into a bad world or you get bad spawns with your nether fortress or your stronghold at the end, you can just not get a world record, you could not get a personal best, etc. Your run can just die because you're not lucky, which in theory sounds like it would not be enjoyable at all, but in actuality it turns out for some reason is very enjoyable. It creates very unique experiences every single time you play a world, because no two worlds will ever be the same, unless you randomly get that lucky, which is like pretty much impossible, because yes, technically speaking, you could play the same seed twice, but since Minecraft generates like infinite amounts of seeds, it would be next to impossible. But it's possible, technically speaking, but you'll never experience the same world twice in reality, which makes all these speedruns incredibly unique, because some speedruns, like this speedrun world record you saw, he spawned into a village in a plains biome, and he is able to, you know, do stuff based off where he spawned. But some other speedruns, like the ones I go for, I look for a spawn in the ocean, and you try to do strats based around where you spawn and what you spawn around and things like that. And using your game knowledge, you make that new world that you've never seen before into something where you can beat it as fast as possible. Now, this world record is less than 15 minutes long, which if you have never beaten Minecraft is like, it's insane. Like, it's long been theorized that Minecraft could have been beaten in like this amount of time, but it's never been executed until now. And it's even crazier because it's theorized that it can go probably pretty low, even in comparison to this. The way Minecraft works is just, there's, like I said, a lot of random aspects. So technically speaking, if everything goes your way and you get incredibly lucky, you could probably beat Minecraft in like 5 or 10 minutes. Like, and that's not a joke. That's like actually a thing that could happen, especially with the systems that they put in place. But all of this is this long-winded explanation of what Minecraft is to all say basically that these speedruns are a whole lot of fun to do, and watch for that matter, because like I said, you're watching a new thing every single time. Like, this world that the world record is on will never be played in a random seed category again, and that is just, it creates a very unique experience in terms of a speedrun game, because most speedrun games, it's not like that. You're gonna get pretty much the same thing every time. Like in my last video, I was talking about the Super Mario 64 run, where it's a lot less luck based than Minecraft. You're not getting the same experience as you are in a Minecraft run in a Super Mario 64 run, because the world of Super Mario 64 is the same every single time you play it. You have certain paths that you take every single run that you go on, and basically it all comes down to if you can execute the run as well as the world record, if not better. And that's how you would get a world record in that game. Whereas in Minecraft, it's a lot more personal. You can tell which runners you're watching. If you've watched enough speedruns, you can tell, oh, I'm watching this person do a speedrun or this person do a speedrun, because it's incredibly clear. Each person has their unique play style, and each world is uniquely different. So it becomes really, really interesting to watch, especially, and to play, because you can do things in a different order. You can do things in a different way as opposed to anybody else, and it just creates a whole world of uniqueness that is otherwise not found in most speedrunning games. Not to mention the fact that, like I said, this luck aspect of it creates a whole new atmosphere as well, of whether or not someone is a lucky person or an unlucky person, because a lucky person will be able to get a world record like this one in less than 15 minutes, and it'll go really well. But an unlucky person on the same world could not get that world record. It just depends, and that is a very interesting thing to watch. Not to mention, it also creates a situation where you are able to show off your skill a lot as well, because you can, like I said, along with the uniqueness of every player of the game, there is the aspect of each person has a different skill level. So some people will be able to move around in, like, the nether, for example, way easier than others. They can jump around and, do a lot of weird and honestly very anxiety inducing things if they're good enough at the game. Not to mention, there's also things like different coordinate tricks that you can do in Minecraft, and just a whole lot of stuff I don't want to get too into because it's very, very technical and hard to explain. But basically, there's just a whole lot of things and knowledge that you can have about the game that maybe somebody else doesn't, and that might set you apart from them in terms of a speedrun, which I think is really cool, because it is able to have that aspect of maybe you're just really lucky, maybe you're not. But it also has the normal speedrunning aspect of, I'm just really, really good at this game, and so I'm faster than most people because I'm really good, which, is something that I think, at least personally, I want in a speedrunning game. I want a game where it's very unique and different every time, but at the same time, you can show off how good you are, and you can show off your knowledge of the game and those kind of things at the same time. And I think Minecraft is like a perfect game for that. And I think that's why, as of recently, a lot more people like streamers have been getting into the Minecraft speedrun, because it's very entertaining, it's very good content, and honestly it's very entertaining to play as well. So it just works in this perfect harmony where everyone who watches it enjoys it, everyone who plays it enjoys it, and it's just a really fun time and unique experience every single time that you play. Not to mention that, like I said, it's a very quick speedrun. It, like, once you get good enough, every speedrun takes like around probably 30 minutes, which is, in terms of speedrunning, pretty quick, because most games, you would imagine, would take like hours to beat, even with a speedrun. But this game can go very quickly. Like I said, theoretically, probably like 10 minutes if you got optimal luck. So, it's just things like that that make the speedrun incredibly fun to watch and play. Not to mention, like I said, every single person is very unique in the way that they go about playing and beating the game, and how their knowledge works with the game. And it's honestly one of the most fun games to watch somebody choke. Most speedruns, it like hurts when you're watching to see somebody have a really good speedrun and then mess up and lose what they had, whether it was a personal best or a world record. Like, you watch and they're doing really well, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be the one, they're gonna get their good time, and then they choke it, and it's just sad, and you're like, dang, I wish they could have gotten it, but oh well. But Minecraft introduces this concept in a way that it's almost like you sometimes want them to choke, because even when they choke, it's like, dang, while they could have done better, at least it was entertaining, right? What they were doing wasn't so incredibly bad that I didn't want to watch it even when they're choking. Whereas other games, games, if somebody chokes, you kind of just are like, oh, well, I guess that's it, and then you turn it off. But, you know, it could be very interesting with Minecraft in comparison to other games, at least. But all of this is another, yet again, I know, I like to ramble a lot. Don't judge me too much. But all of this is another rant to basically tell you how great I think Minecraft speedruns are. I think they're amazing. I think everybody should at least give it a try watching. If you don't play, obviously that's fine. It's a lot different to watch a speedrun as opposed to doing a speedrun. But I would very much recommend that you at least give it a watch. I know a lot of people are kind of burnt out on them right now because, like I said, a lot of streamers were doing them. And I guess people just wanted them to go back to different styles of content and not speedrun every single day, which is understandable. If you're not a huge fan of speedrunning, like I am, you can't watch it every single day. But personally, I find myself, out of any content I watch, the most watched content right now is Minecraft speedruns for me, from tons of different creators too. I think it's just a really fun and unique experience to watch every time, and I highly recommend it to anybody. But either way though, guys, all that was a long-winded explanation of why I love Minecraft speedruns. But that was basically all that I had to say for the video. If you want to see me talk about some other types of speedruns, or maybe even Minecraft speedruns more if you're interested in that, let me know with a comment down below. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for when I post more videos just like this. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later, and it would really help me out if you guys could do that, so I would appreciate that. Either way though, guys, I thank you and I appreciate you, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.